And in the red corner, it's Laemsingh for Nitivat. 20 years of age. He started fighting, was 10, 5 feet 4 inches tall, has had 38 fights, 10 losses and 5 draws. And coming up in the blue corner, his opponent, none other than Apidej, Sidkru. He's 18 years of age, started fighting when he was 10, 5 feet 4.5 inches tall, 30 fights for 4 losses only and 2 draws. Well, Apidej has impressed here at ringside. He's going now for his 31st fight. He's only lost 4 times. That's Apidej in the red corner there doing the wire crew. On his feet is Apidej's there in the blue corner. Let's get it right. Apidej in the blue and Laemsingh in the red. There's Apidej there, very confident going in the ring today. He's only lost 4 times in his career. 18 years of age, has a very bright future ahead of him. And they're warming up there in the red corner, Laemsingh. Laemsingh going through the Muay. The Muay dating back 1,000 years in Muay Thai history. And Laemsingh there certainly not at all overawed by Apidej. Apidej, they're looking very confident. And there's the crowd. Big crowd here in support of Apidej today. Well, so should the crowd be impressed. This fighter has been good. Apidej there in the blue corner. Interested to see how he goes against Laemsingh. Laemsingh's been fired up. Good knee there by Apidej. That one stopped Laemsingh coming in at him. Lefts and rights, good kick by Laemsingh. Laemsingh take it up, fires a wild roundhouse and finds himself on the canvas. Apidej there, taking a bit of punishment here in round 1. Comes back with a good hard roundhouse kick. Looking for the grapple. Laemsingh on the attack. And listen to the crowd right behind Laemsingh here tonight. Well, Laemsingh certainly is starting underdog. But look at Apidej. The way he gets those knees working, he's certainly putting pressure onto Laemsingh. Laemsingh coming with a low leg kick. Apidej standing back now. Haven't seen much grappling in this opening round. Good knee there by Apidej. Came straight into him. Then with a roundhouse kick by Laemsingh. Another roundhouse kick. Double roundhouse by Laemsingh. And Laemsingh again putting pressure onto Apidej. Apidej stands back. Good roundhouse kick. There's the response by Laemsingh. Into the grapple. Watch the knees. The knees, good knee there by Laemsingh. Double knee attack, and watch Apidej come back with his knees, taking a bit of punishment. Referee breaks, and this first round has been hot. There's the crowd for Laemsingh, cheering him on. Well, Apidej, the rising star of Muay Thai, has really got a handful tonight against Laemsingh in the red corner there. Good roundhouse by Apidej. Thundering into the body. Back comes Laemsingh with a roundhouse himself. Up goes the knee in defence. Apidej trying to break through. Seconds remaining of this first round. Been a very interesting one. Good roundhouse by Apidej. And another roundhouse kick and a punch response by Laemsingh, putting the pressure right back onto Apidej. Apidej looking for the uppercut. Laemsingh stands back from him. There goes the bell to end a very interesting and action-packed first round. And certainly Laemsingh put a lot of pressure on Apidej, but look at that roundhouse kick by Apidej and a good block there on the shin by Laemsingh in classic Muay Thai style. So after this first round, really the stage is set for an action-packed encounter here as we move into round 2, scheduled for 5. Apidej, the rising star in the blue corner. Laemsingh revved up and fired, putting a lot of pressure onto Apidej in the first round. And so you can see Apidej there trying to slow things down a bit. He's taken a fair bit of thunder from Laemsingh and comes in hard with the knee. So Apidej getting his knees working here in round 2. Roundhouse kicks by Laemsingh, putting pressure back onto Apidej. Laemsingh comes in punching, fires in the knees. Apidej stands and takes it all. Laemsingh, good knee by Apidej. Crowd really into this fight tonight. Huge crowd. Apidej draws a big crowd, and Laemsingh's got his supporters as well. Laemsingh hard on the shin of Apidej. Apidej goes for the head high kick, misses. Into the centre of the ring. Deep push kick by Laemsingh. Apidej tried to move in but couldn't do so as the fighters now go to the centre of the ring. Roundhouse, solid one by Apidej. Leg grab by Laemsingh but couldn't plough him into the canvas. Standing back is Laemsingh now. Roundhouse by Apidej. Apidej starting to take control here in round two. He's more methodical. He's calmed himself down a bit, and really Laemsingh hasn't got that zest he had in the first round. So Apidej consolidating with a good roundhouse kick. In again hard, another roundhouse kick. Leg grab. Laemsingh keeps the attack going, but Apidej moving around the ring well. Roundhouse blocked by Laemsingh on the shin. Into round two. Good knee by Apidej. Scored. Apidej stands back. Fires in the roundhouse, blocked on the shin. Now the grapple. See who's got the strength. Knees by Laemsingh. And Apidej wisely breaks that grapple. There's the Laemsingh supporters. They'd be quite pleased with his performance tonight. Been fairly even. This fight is still wide open as Laemsingh goes on the attack. Apidej stands and takes it. Fairly strong fighter, Apidej. Now Laemsingh looking like he might be rallying again towards the end of this second round. Wild attack by Apidej. There's the grapple, knees. And Laemsingh winning this encounter. Apidej comes back, forces Laemsingh away. Bell sounds into round two. And both supporters are confident their fighters can go on with it, but really this is a very tight encounter. There's the knee charge by Apidej and the roundhouse response by Laemsingh. Well, I'm looking at the figures here. I'd have this fight very even. I wouldn't like to put any fighter ahead at this stage as we go into the crucial round three. Midway through the fight, you can see Apidej now starting to take the fight up, starting to go on the attack. Scores. Laemsingh comes back at him. Apidej in the centre of the ring. Laemsingh takes a hard roundhouse to the body. Certainly Apidej has a more controlled fight in round two, and he's going to keep that same pattern up. He's not going to take any risks against Laemsingh. Laemsingh on the attack. Apidej stands there, watch his knees, fires a knee in, and Laemsingh holds his own against that knee attack by Apidej. Good kick, good leg kick there by Apidej. Laemsingh in the centre. He's been the aggressor for most of the fight. Now Apidej's into the grapple. Wild kick by Laemsingh, and Apidej again holds his ground in the centre of the ring. Well, the question is whether Laemsingh can keep up his fitness. He looks like he could be tiring a little bit. He's been taking a lot of knees from Apidej. There's Apidej in the grapple again, pounding the knee in, and the referee breaks. Referee breaks, but there's no action in the grapple, and that's what he did. He was wise to break that one because both those fighters didn't get blocked up. Now Apidej standing his ground. Laemsingh coming in at him. Good knee again by Apidej. That's the difference between the two fighters. It's the knee attacks by Apidej. Here he goes again, watch him. Sets it up, setting up the knee. Down he goes, blocks it in, but on that occasion, Laemsingh outscored him in the grapple. So Laemsingh is showing that this fight is not over. Apidej looking to get his knees working again. Got the grapple on. Good knees. Knees blocked. There's that knee in defence by Apidej, and the referee breaks. Latter stages of round three. Apidej scoring well with his knees. In the grapple, he seems to be quite comfortable with the grapple work, and certainly on top on that exchange. There's Laemsingh setting himself up, trying to put the pressure back onto Apidej. Apidej fires out a wild roundhouse kicks, going for the head high. Then Laemsingh decides to go in for the grapple, pounding in the knees, and scored some points. Well, you can't take anything away from the spirit of Laemsingh. He's really going for it after 3 rounds, and Apidej goes back into his corner. So let's pick up the slow motion. Let's look at it. There's a head-high kick to the head. That's scored. And back goes Laemsingh with a roundhouse to the body, and there's the response by Apidej. So Apidej in control of that manoeuvre, and you're watching Muay Thai. Round 4, Apidej in the blue. He started favourite, but Laemsingh has put up one hell of a fight. There he is now into the grapple. Laemsingh, desperation as he pounds the roundhouse kick into Apidej. Apidej punches hard. Good knee again by Apidej. That's the real strength if he gets his knees working. Laemsingh on the attack. Leg grab, plough by Apidej, and down goes Laemsingh. And referee warning him he took more than 2 paces in the leg grab, and that would have penalised him. So really that manoeuvre of Apidej backfired at him. So now Laemsingh on the attack. Leg grab again, takes 2. That was legal. Apidej firing high with a roundhouse kick, uppercut, elbow attempt by Apidej. Laemsingh keeps on coming in, punches into the grapple. Knees, see who scores. Laemsingh gets one in. Counter knee by Apidej. Apidej trying to manoeuvre him around and bottled up by Laemsingh, and the referee breaks. There's Laemsingh supporters. Apidej in a bit of trouble here in the grapple. Laemsingh going for the charge here in round 4, but Apidej forces Laemsingh right out of the ropes as the referee breaks the bottle up. Laemsingh on the attack. Apidej scores hard with the knee, and certainly in the grapples Apidej is a lot stronger, and that's something that Laemsingh should be wary of. He won't win this fight by grappling. There goes again. Apidej too strong, or good knee by Laemsingh though. Taking up against Apidej. Apidej being forced into the corner. Another knee by Laemsingh, and a third one. So Apidej taking some punishment now in the grapple by Laemsingh. There's the fans of Laemsingh. They're pretty happy about that last manoeuvre by Laemsingh in the grapple. Can he keep it up? Good knee by Apidej on the burst. But there's the response by Laemsingh. Double knee attacks, and I would say that here we are in round 4. And Laemsingh, I would believe, could be ahead on points, but we still have the crucial 5th round to go. Laemsingh attacking onto Apidej. Apidej back into the corner. Laemsingh with the knees, and a good round by Laemsingh. Certainly took up the challenge in the grapple, and a very confident Laemsingh goes back into his corner after 4 rounds. Uppercut by Laemsingh. Elbow by Apidej. That was a classic elbow encounter. But watch the way Laemsingh came back. He wasn't intimidated one bit by that elbow. So it's all going to hinge on this 5th round. Deadlocked after 4. Possibly Laemsingh ahead of. That was a good kick by Apidej, and Laemsingh went down. He didn't get a count, but that certainly would have impressed the judges. So a good opener here by Apidej in round 5. Apidej, oh, another beautiful kick to the head by Apidej. T-push kick, punches, masterful knees. Apidej showing his ring craft here in round 5. The crucial round, when the question was asked, Apidej has the answer. So he's really opened up this fight in round 5. He'd have a possibly a half-point advantage, and now it's up to Laemsingh to do all the attacking if he's going to win it. Apidej being forced back into the corner, but certainly those opening seconds of the 5th round where he showed some superb ring craft, and that would have possibly set himself up. Good elbow there by Apidej. Apidej into the grapple. See who scores with the knees. Apidej does score. Desperation by Laemsingh, pushing Apidej back into the corner, and then pounds him with the knees. Referee breaks into the final stages here of round 5. Good roundhouse by Apidej. That one may have been the clincher. That was a clear-cut roundhouse score, and that may have been the difference between the two. Certainly Laemsingh's trying to attack now. T-push kick by Apidej, keeping Laemsingh away. Oh, good bottle up there, knee attack by Apidej. Apidej doing it right now in the latter stages of round 5. beckoning Laemsingh to attack. Laemsingh does attack, but there's the knee in defence by Apidej. Apidej swinging Laemsingh around, and with seconds remaining, Laemsingh needs to score and score fast. Apidej defensive now. He senses he may have this fight under his control. He won't take any risks. There's a leg grab, knee attack by Apidej. Did it right. That was fair. That was not more than 2 steps forward in the plough. That was correct. Laemsingh attacking. Good knee by Apidej. Apidej doing everything right. And I would say that Apidej's done enough to win this fight now. I think he's showed his ability in round 5. There he is in the late of Apidej. He did enough in round 5. Showed his class. And Apidej, I believe, will go on to make it 31 fights for 4 losses only. And there's the roundhouse kick and keeping away from the danger. Showed a lot of ring craft there in round 5. And there it is, the winner after 5 rounds of some hectic moving.